Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Imperial Diecast. And if you're a 1/18 scale collector, collecting not just cars, but accessories to put next to them is an important part of your hobby you shouldn't neglect, as it will breathe much needed life to your collection. Now, in the past I have already reviewed many different 1/18 scale figures made by a company called American Diorama. And you will find all these reviews linked at the end of this one. But in today's video, I want to review something special that you can still buy online, and it's this set of garage tools made by a company called GMP, who are otherwise known for making really expensive high-end muscle cars above and beyond the quality of Ertl and even Autoworld. But here, they've provided us collectors with a relatively affordable set of garage tools that retail for anywhere between 35 and 45 euros on eBay and such places. Considering that one 1/18 American Diorama figure costs around 10 euros, for the price of roughly 4 such figures, you get an entire set of tools here. This is the front of the box. As you can see, here you have the part number. It's probably like the serial number. It says GMP here, parts department. And then up here, you have the Binford logo. Binford, of course, being a fictional tool company that is the star of the show of Home Improvement, which is the show featuring Tim Allen and Richard Karn. So this is what it says at the sides, and then at the back it's just white. Of course, we have an ABC Studios logo here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unbox all of this and then show you what we get. So here it is, everything laid out. And this set consists of 9 different pieces. As you can see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And each of them is made out of die-cast metal, with the exception of this one, which is made out of plastic. I say this because in 1/24 scale, a company called Hobby Gear makes similar tool sets, and I have reviewed those in the past as well, and they were cheaper, but made entirely out of plastic. So here, you may be paying a little extra, but keep in mind, you're not only increasing the size from 1/24 to 1/18, and detail level, but also the material quality, from plastic to die-cast with rubber hoses. And we're going to start reviewing with this one. These are 2 pieces actually, and they're toolboxes, a big one and a small one. The kind you will find at a repair shop, and which have wheels at the bottom, so they can be rolled around a repair hall. Sadly, these wheels don't work. But what I like about them is that they are stackable, and you can see the small one has 4 drawers, and the big one has 7 drawers in total. Now this is a welder. It comes with these cables and welding torches attached to them. You can even see the gauges here. It says AC225 arc welder. And then there's a warning sign at the bottom left. So that's pretty cool. And you have this handle and set of wheels allowing you to carry it around. Next up is this device, which looks similar, but is a battery charger, or a battery jumper basically. And at the tip of these jumper cables, you have crocodile clips. You can see that it says battery charger, engine starter, and tester. There's like another gauge there. And you can see the prongs are flexible, which you, of course, attach to this next piece here, which is a car battery. Doesn't have much detail. Just says made in China at the bottom in raised lettering. Next up is this huge thing here, which is an air compressor. It has a fan here, which sucks in the surrounding air and then compresses it in the tank, which in turn allows you to attach pneumatic tools that require compressed air to operate. Anything from spray painting to removing the lug nuts on a wheel with impact wrenches, to pneumatic sanding and polishing, and I believe even inflating tires. Let's move on to this. Shouldn't take you long to realize what this is. This is an engine block, completely dismantled from a car and displayed on the stand with rollable wheels for mechanics to work on. This looks like it has 16 cylinders, doesn't it? So it's probably from a vintage car from the 1920s or 30s. Maybe a Duesenberg or something. Let me know if you recognize what kind of engine block it is. The wheels on this sadly do not move, like the other ones do. And finally, we come to these two acetylene torches attached to an oxy-fuel system. One tank contains oxygen, the other contains acetylene. And these torches are used not just for welding, but also for cutting metal, because they're called cutting torches. And these tanks also have these pressure regulators with like this black knob that you can turn to regulate the pressure on the real thing. So this also looks pretty cool. Now, GMP has released this set in several different liveries. The one that you're looking at here is the Binford livery, which has all the tools in blue and then the engine stand and the cupboards in red. So I kind of like that color combo. But there's also the Mopar livery, which looks very similar to this one in the sense that most of the tools are also in blue, but it has a white and red stripe that kind of reminds me of the Polish flag. Then there's the BRE livery with the red on the top, kind of like the Dutch flag. And the shelves are in white. And then you had the very first livery, which GMP released under their own branding. And it had a little bit of every color, like green and silver and black next to the red, but it is really hard to find. And the battery charger and manual arc welder also had slightly more detailed branding on the exterior, although they lacked the meters and gauges. Then there's the Texaco livery, with most of the equipment in red, with just a white stripe in the middle. Then we have the Shelby livery, for all you Shelby fans out there. And then we have the Gulf livery, for all the Le Mans Gulf sponsor fans as well. So that's it, guys. I hope you liked this unboxing, and more importantly, learned a little bit about the kind of tools car mechanics use and rely on. So thanks for watching, have a wonderful day, and this is Imperial Diecast, signing out.